Hello dear students, welcome to the second lecture on software engineering and welcome to my YouTube channel. First of all, thank you for watching this lecture, and today we are going to start with the 4 layers of software engineering. Okay, most of the subject, the software engineering, this revolves around these 4 layers only. So to clear the basic, we will see the 4 layers of software engineering first. Okay, and we will see the description of these layers one by one. Okay, so let's get started with today's lecture. So the first lecture is the first layer is a quality focus layer, which is at the bottom. This bottom layer, the quality focus layer. Okay, so what do you mean by quality focus layer? Suppose there is one team of software engineers. They want to design the particular software, or they have particular engineering problem or situation in front of them. So it is very important to keep quality in mind. Okay, quality of software in mind. Okay, why? Because see, the quality it gives customer satisfaction. Okay, for example, you bring some ice cream from market. You say this quality is very good, it's made from milk, so I'll buy it again. So for customer satisfaction, it is very important that software should be of a good quality. Plus there are upgradations in hardware technology, and the latest technology software is required to match up with that. Okay, clear? So means a software engineer, he cannot use some outdated software with some latest hardware design. Okay, clear? So similarly, whenever an engineer wants to design a particular software, or he is having some engineer problem in front of him, he should keep quality focus on mind. The quality should be good. Okay, and then he should start the design. So this was about the quality focus layer. Next layer is a process layer. Okay, now this process layer, second layer, this is the foundation of all other layers. What are the other layers? Tool, method, quality focus. This process layer is a foundation and backbone. It glues all these layers together. Okay, so basically this is the foundation of all the layers. What do you mean by foundation? Whenever building is designed, okay, it is not in hawa, it is not in the air. First of all, you do foundation underground, and on that foundation we have the building. That's why it is static and it is stationary at that point, because of foundation. It is main roots. For example, roots of tree. There is one tree. Tree is having roots. Roots are foundation of tree. Without roots, tree cannot just stand on earth. Okay, so similarly, this process layer is a foundation of this whole software engineering. Okay, now since this process layer is very important, we will see what does it do? It does management control. Now, what do you mean by management control? Okay, so in management control, the basic job in the software processes, a particular team is allotted a software project. Okay, the team is working on that software project. All right, now the activities of all the team members are monitored, and they are kept watch whether all those activities of team members are aligned to achieve the particular software goal. Software designing is having a particular goal, and activities of all the members should be aligned to match that particular software development goal. Okay, so that is management control, to manage all the activities. Okay, and to control all the activities and manage all the activities. Okay, for development of software. All right, so this is the process layer. So next layer is a method layer. What does method layer provides you? Method layers gives technical questions. Now there are series of technical questions. For example, you are studying software engineering. Question should come to your mind. Why are you studying this subject, software engineering? So similarly, before designing the software development team has some questions in their mind. Okay, so this method layer provides them with technical questions. What are, for example, what are the requirements of this software? What are the tools which will be used in this software? Okay, and how the customer will benefit from its use, and how a lot of technical questions are there. Okay, when you design the software, those technical questions, they are provided by method layer and they are worked on. Okay, the working on those questions is done, solutions to those questions is found by software team. Okay, now there are various array of tasks which come under this methods layer. There are array of tasks which are under the method layer. Okay, now what are those tasks? Okay, first is task is communication requirement. So communication requirement means all the members of the software development, they sit together, they discuss with each other, they see what is requirement of this software, okay, and how to communicate. The stakeholders communicate with customers or users, what they want, means what are their requirements, for what they want to use it. Okay, so basically they sit, they communicate, they means they do planning. Okay, first of all the aim is clear. Once aim is clear, you can work on that aim. Okay, so for that communication requirement. Next is design modeling. Now after the aim is clear, communication requirement is done, design is modeled, there is one design of software which is created. This is a very important step. See, before even in your electronics, you want to design some circuit. Okay, first you need to have blueprint on paper, how the circuit will be, planning of circuit. Okay, clear. It can be copper clad board or any board. Okay, you want to implement a circuit on that board. For that you need some planning, blueprint. When you want to design a building, okay, you need some planning, architecture, which room, planning of the building. Okay, so similarly design modeling is planning of the software, how the software will be. Okay, after design modeling we have program construction and testing. Then program is written and decoded and debugged. Okay, means first program is written and then it is tested whether the program is correct or not. Okay, and if the program is correct, the step is done. Okay, the software is ready for deployment. Okay, so next step is program construction and testing. Okay, if there are any bugs in the program, debugging is done and all the steps are followed, and then this is the last step, program construction and testing. And then after this step, mostly 80% your software is ready. If there are any other modifications, we will see models. When we will see models, we will understand detail, we will understand the process in detail. So currently we just want overall view of layers of software. Okay, so the next layer is tools. Now what is a tool? Tool is a equipment which you use to do a particular job. First of all, understand that. Okay, for example, I want to pin the nail in the ground. I want to pin I want to just pin the nail on wall. Okay, insert nail on wall. So without hammer, is it possible? No, hammer is a tool. With the help of hammer tool, I am inserting nail on wall. So tool is an equipment. Similarly in software, tools are there. Tools are equipment which you are using to do a particular job in software. Okay, clear? Now here, see one more example. For example, there is one program, there is one code, and you want to see the simulation results of those code on software. Okay, so for that you require simulator tool. You are writing the code in C program. The computer doesn't understand it. So software does is, what the software does it, with the help of tool called compiler, it converts it into machine language and computer understands it and does the task. That is a tool. So in software also you are doing particular job, and for doing that job you require tools and software, and all the tools and software, they are integrated. Means information created in the one tool is automatically shared with other tools because of integration. Clear? For example, you want code for say anything, for stepper motor code you want. So suppose you design one circuit on software. Okay, so after designing that circuit, automatically after simulating that circuit, it will automatically give you source code. Okay, it will give you source code on the right side. Alright, so what it is happening, because of the integration of tools, it is analyzing the circuit and it is generating the code according to circuit, and it is giving you the ready-made code. So because of the tool integration in software. Okay, all tools are connected. For example, group of friends, right? So like that. Okay. The next is here we have support process and modeling. Now, very important point. Now these tools, this layer, it supports process and method layer. These two layers, method layer and process layer. Okay, tools is supporting these two layers by automated and semi-automated mechanisms. Okay, because of this tools, software cannot do a particular job. Software is created, but you don't have tools inside software, so it is of no use. You cannot do any job. Okay, लड़ाई लड़ने जा रहे हो, हथियार चाहिए. Okay, clear? So tools support method layer and process layer in automated or a semi-automated way. All right. So this was about the layers of software engineering. Okay, I hope you have enjoyed this lecture and liked this lecture. If you have any doubts, you can ask me in the comment section below. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching. Bye.